Hi College and Career Success, welcome to week 7. It's hard to believe that after this week we will only have 1 week remaining in our summer semester together. So I want to start off this video with a couple quick business announcements, if you will. So during week 6, week 1 was reopened for anyone who needed to make up work from that very first week of the semester. During week 7, on that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, week 2 will be open as well. So if you miss anything from week 2 of the semester, you can take advantage of that being reopened during Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this week 7, for you to go ahead and maybe make up an assignment or, post if you missed posting, whatever it might be. The other thing I wanted to make sure you are aware of, you can already see the dates are planned here, that week 8 will be opening early. So normally our weeks open on a Monday morning. For week 8, this is going to open on a Friday so that it's open for 1 full week because our semester does end on a Friday. So Friday to Friday, you can already see the dates are plugged in. So if you get done with week 7 early, you can go ahead and get a jump start on week 8 when that opens. So please make sure you finish week 7 first though, so you're not skipping or forgetting anything from week 7. And then when week 8 opens early on that Friday, take advantage of that being open as well. So I want to make sure that you are aware of both of those. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at week 7. It is not a traditional week, so a little bit of a break from what you've been used to the last couple weeks. There are no discussion boards this week. It's not over a particular chapter. Instead, you have 3 assignments, and for your attendance purposes, all 3 assignments will count for your attendance. So let's say you only complete 1 or 2, you'll get partial attendance points. So just make sure you complete all 3. You can see you have a library assignment, a registration assignment, and a My Academic Plan assignment, or something different if you're CCP, and I'll cover that in the video. So what I'm doing for these assignments is, even though there's 3 of them, I'm doing 3 videos. So I know it seems like this should be quick, but I just want to make sure that not one single video is too long. So this video right now is just going to cover the library assignment, and then I will come back on separate videos to talk about these 2 assignments. Okay, so your library assignment. For this, I'm going to encourage you to check out the materials folder, and you can see there are links that deal with the digital library. And there's lots of information, but essentially when you click on it here, it has the transcript of a little video, but you can go ahead and go to the new browser, and this is where it will take you. It is who, what, when, where, how, research process. So basically, and you can see, I'll click on this, so you can see 43 seconds. This one is 49 seconds. They're all pretty short and sweet. So they're no more than a couple minutes at most. And they're just really making sure that you're comfortable with what the digital library is, because it's a non-traditional library, and a lot of students are not familiar that we actually have a digital library on campus. And so I want you to go ahead and just spend some time getting to know that. You are also welcome to go to the home page, and then down at the bottom under quick links, you can click on digital library, and it'll take you to the digital library page. You can click around here and get to know some of the resources. You can book an appointment with a librarian. You can request books from the Kent State Stark Library, physical copies of books. Here are their summer hours. So anything that you can do to kind of just make sure that you're familiar with the digital library, that's going to help you for this assignment. Then when you're ready for the actual assignment, you've spent some time. Again, we've got little lessons about the research process that all falls under this tab right here. So it kind of all comes back to this page right here, and there's lots of little tips and videos in here. Once you're comfortable with that, then you're going to go ahead and come down here to the assignments. Here it is, the digital library assignment. Give it a second to load. This is one of these. We're going to push play, and it's going to talk to you.
Each question is worth 2.
Okay. And then you're going to go through it, and you're just going to answer the questions. And again, feel free to have stuff open in tabs back here if you need to reference it, and then click through, and you're going to go through a series of questions. This is another assignment that in theory Brightspace should grade automatically, but as we found out during week 1, Brightspace didn't like grading automatically the 2 assignments we had. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that these grades are getting recorded as soon as you finish it. But just kind of be patient if by some chance I reach out and be like, hey, can you send me a screenshot of your digital library score? Just because, again, this is the first semester with Brightspace, and sometimes these little hiccups are still happening even though we're several weeks into the summer semester. All right, so that is your first assignment, your digital library assignment. So please make sure you spend some time getting to know about the digital library, and then when you're ready, take that digital library assignment. I will be back to talk about your other assignments in these separate videos.